Can, it's fine. Hey, greetings. My name is Brian. Welcome to KillCo Mental Musings, where we talk about how everyone has gone insane, including myself. Welcome. Ooh, I didn't do the thing. I always forget. You're gonna black out for a second. Don't worry, you won't feel a thing. And I also have to do this. Wow, it's there's a significant amount of different things that I need to do when gaming stream changes to normal stream, where I talk to you directly. Hold your breath. It took a little longer than I wanted to, but Sugar Kitty meow. 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 I don't know what that sounds like. Kathy Huey, hello. You're welcome. Hi. I see you. We're doing it again. I feel like I'm so short. Good God. The whole widening the camera so you can see more of my collection was a real mistake. I feel... Sit up straight, Brian. This is exhausting. Ugh. Background music too? Well, if you insist. Music maestro. Ooh. I got this. Relax. Well, let me show you at least what we're doing here. We got this guy. Now, there's something on their site that just makes me insane. Or at least peeves me. I'm peeved by it. How do you use that word very well? There we go. Bloop. Music maestro. There we are. Oh, we don't have live chat. That's annoying. There. So here we go. What am I doing? Professional. Here we are. It's a bear. His name is Lyre's. American Malt. Now, if you go to their website, you'll see this, and it'll say Bourbon Alternative. Lyre's American Malt, Bourbon Alternative. As a whiskey person, you may understand why that makes me a little twitchy. I forgot the thing. I had so much time to get ready. Oh my God. Excuse me. Oh, I made a mess. I have good news. Good news indeed is that if you were here for Friday's mess, which was so exciting, the area over there, because it's right over there, has been cleared. That big object that had all that stuff on it, paper, everything, it's been deconstructed. I now have 4 bags of recyclables to get rid of this week. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it all at once, because that's a lot of paper. Paper and plastic. Mostly paper. It was mostly paper. Like, the most randomest stuff. Things from... like my electrical bills from like 10 years ago, my 401k plan from the business that was handling it that has now changed twice at least. So it's gone from one company to another, or a bank, whatever it is. I don't understand 401ks. Had a bunch of that, which I threw away, because why? They don't have it anymore. It's nice to see where it's been, but I just need to know where it is right now. It's exhausting. When I was a kid, we had to hold our breath when driving past cemetery. Yeah, I know that one. I know that one. I don't think I ever did that. Maybe if someone else did it, I would do it. But a cemetery is just a place. It's like holding your breath because you went past, well, anything. Like a fire station or a police station. Hold your breath. I get it. It's supposed to be so you don't lose your soul or something. You went past the cemetery and something there could take your soul or take your breath away. I don't remember what it is. But that sounds about right. And also we're creatures of the night here. You'll also see more of my shirts. I didn't realize that when I found out this was a mess. I always thought you were a little too close. I was right. I had you set a little too close. Now you've given me some space. Appreciate that. Thank you. Here we go. Oy. And this, oh, help. Static. This is the last bottle from our sugar-free, alcohol-free alternatives. Organic chicken from, right? I hold my breath when I go past that Malt place I've mentioned numerous times. That road I go down. It's just nice and windy, but there's like a pile of, what's it called? Mulch. It doesn't smell great. Like fresh mulch does not smell great, and I think some of it is like, what's it called when you just pour junk in your backyard and call it something? Like the things that'll naturally decompose. Compost? Yeah. It smells like that. It's a mix of compost and mulch. So I think it's just like they put the two together or something. It's awful. There's a whole mountain of it. And it's gross. But I hold my breath if it's too warm, usually. When it's been warm out, the odor becomes a bit much. So there's that one place I can actually say I drive past and hold my breath. And the other one is a place in my hometown. And if you ever been past a... Oh, geez, look out. Now I got to... Hello, Patrick Greeny. I was starting to think you were dead. Welcome. How do I turn it off? Oh, no, I don't have the thing to turn it off. You're going to hear that for a minute.
Hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
I'm sorry in advance. I changed the way things are on here with OBS. And now I have to try to fix it. Oh, how do I fix it?
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
There's a lot.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
I can do this. Hold on. This is a quick fix.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Now you should hear nothing. Patrick Greeny, thank you. We return to Patrick Greeny. Again, if someone's not here for a while, I start to worry. That's a lot of memberships. Good God. Thank you, Patrick Greeny. Thank you for being here. Thank you for taking that little bit of anxiety that I had and making it go away. I appreciate that. Still among the living. The holidays are a bit much. So I know when... And this is also the time of year when people don't watch stuff as much and they don't donate as much. It's a weird, like... If you're in the business I am, if I can call this a business, live streaming, like, peaks in November and December. Especially November for me, because I'm trying to do, like, get funds on purpose rather than just sort of getting it passively-esque from doing live streams. But as soon as January, February hits, because everyone's used up their money and has to think about taxes, it just goes, it just does. And it'll start to get on the rise later. John McKellen, hello. Hello, hello. I'm waiting for the fancy pants to stop walking around, and then you'll get your music back. Because I forgot. If you've been here recently for gaming streams, they have been difficult due to OBS having a fit. And me having absolutely no idea how to fix it. Is that it? Whoa. Everything just moved. I blacked out. I hope you can still see me. Because I did something and I regret it now. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Ugh. All right, well, I can't see you, but I assume you can see me. I don't know why. Well, the docks just went away. The dock where I can see you went away, which is bad, because I can't see what I'm doing now. I can see what I'm doing, but I can't see what I'm doing. That's because I clicked on something and it didn't like it. But as long as you can still see me, good. So do tell. And I think the fancy pants are done. So you just fine. Cool. That'll be a new problem to fix. Eventually. All right, well, if I disappear, please tell me. Oh, I bet part of it is this. There we go. Ugh. I never like seeing how many people are here, but I do like seeing when there's a few people here. It's a problem. Bring the music back. There we go. Let me know if you can hear it. Too loud, too soft. All that nonsense. Let's begin, shall we? That only took 11 minutes. Okay. Reading from the bottle. This meticulously crafted homage to a timeless classic is an exquisite, that's a fun word, exquisite melange of the finest flavors. It's like M-E with the thing over it, L-A-N-G-E. I hope I said that right. Evoking notes of spices, oak, and smoke extracts. It's also rather delish. Liberations! Exclamation point. Impossibly crafted. But clearly it was possible. Okay. On the other side. Out here we have a saying. Some days you eat the bear, some days the bear eats you. But not me. I'm a vegan. I'm fine with it. Ingredients. Our favorite part. Guess what? Do you know what the first ingredient will be? Take a wild guess. Go ahead. I'll see if I can find my face again. Mystery. Mystery, I tell you. Oh. Like, why isn't this working? Because I have to click over here. And I think you can see that, but this is the problem I mentioned. All I can see is what's in delay now, and that's confusing. So I'm watching myself say stuff, waiting to catch up, and there it is. Okay, good. It worked. Hey! So let's just say this is a very unique brand. I do like the bear with the fake guns. It's like the little like cartoon guns where it says bang. He's got two of those in his bear paws. And has this kind of non-expression on his face. Let's get into it. Oh no, I've weakened. There we go. Screw cap. Did you just make a fizzing sound? Pretend I didn't hear that. Whoa. Hey. I don't dislike the smell. Yeah. It does have that fake smoke, which supposedly they just love putting in stuff. It would be nice if I really liked one of these. Let's see if this is one of them. Hey. Didn't spill a drop. Sounds like a frog. Ingredients, I forgot. Why do they have to make the print hurt? First ingredient, water. Second, glucose syrup, sugar. Oh, that's why I like it. Natural flavor. Phosphoric acid. Wow. Cellulose gum. Preservative. Potassium sorbate. And stebyl glycosides? What is it when you like get older and you can't like? I think I have my my age is getting up to me, but that's tiny. Did I even show the right part? This part, very tiny. I just can't see if you can see that. I'll know in a moment. So I'm gonna do. I think it might just be because it's a little dark over here. Doesn't really sound like whiskey. No, it never does. There have been none of these which made me go, oh, that's the stuff. Yeah, that's a little better. It's the lighting. Water, glucose syrup, sugar, natural flavors, phosphoric acid, cellulose gum, preservative, potassium sorbate, and steviol glycosides. Glycosides? Yeah, it sounds about right. Okay, this sounds delicious. And we're doing the same thing I've been doing. It said, I went to the site to see what it recommended. It recommended this with Coke. And as some of you may be aware, I don't have any Coca-Cola access here. I have Mountain Dew and I can get Pepsi from the vending machine down the hall. So that blew that out the door. Maybe I'll get some Coke, Diet Coke, Coke Zero. I'm a nutritionist who doesn't like me having sugar. So you probably won't like this. Okay, there we go. Here we are. Oh, this is going to drive me insane. I can't see what you're seeing. And I don't know how I did that. I went to the stream elements, which should be fine. And I wanted to see something. And it didn't work. It just made it worse. Huh. Oh, that's the problem. Wasn't connected. Yeah, what isn't whiskey about that? It's great. Bourbon Neophyte, did you slip in? Mulch is rotting wood chips. Yeah, that. Yeah. That's why it smells so funny. Bunch of magnificent people. Yes, that's true. Tell me more. Tell me more about how good we are. What wonderful people we are. How we love everyone. I definitely don't think terrible things about other people. No, I would never. No. Ugh. It's asking for all this BS that I've done before. Now, this is what I've been doing with some Coca-Cola sent to you, Amazon delivery. Yeah, well, I could just go get it. And I'd have to get a little, like, 20-ounce bottle of it. Or, what we've been using lately is these. Put the BS in OBS. Now, that was my fault. Like, I wanted to... Because I forgot something. Hey, I can see myself now. Awesome. Don't do that again. I'm trying... How do I explain this? So there is a window that I'm looking at here that will show me what has happened. Like the fancy pants we had, I can mute that. I can see everything that's happened recently. I can see who's donated what. But I have to have the window visible, and I didn't. And it requires me to log in a bunch of stuff. Here we go. I'm going to do 3 dashes of this, because that seems to be enough to work, like to be able to taste it. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to do 3 dashes of bitters for Angostura. I don't know what's like the correct amount and what is not. I didn't take bartending classes. I'm just going by taste alone and experiment. This, on the other hand, I'm pretty much out of this. Like, there's barely anything in here. So I'll have to buy a new one. Yeah, that barely worked. And I've had this one for a very long time, like years. So I'm not surprised it's running out. And I'm using it a lot, really. And I still haven't committed. I'm going to have to do like a short or something about me opening up that massive can of Luxardo cherries, because I feel like off opening such a thing and then just leaving it with that plastic top on it, thinking it's fine. It will be. That sugar stuff stops everything. But it's still going to feel weird to have that like underneath somewhere just waiting for my use. It's going to be awesome too. I think I might just open it halfway and like bend it back. I don't know what would be safe. But sure, it's bitters. The cinnamon edge. Oh. I will take your Angostoras. I know this is just expensive. And now we add the Canada Dry. This has been my new mocktail device. And I use this little thing because it fits perfectly. It's got the 2 ounces of Lyre's, American malt. And it's got the bitters. And it's got the Canada Dry. And it's a reminder of the Wonder Space when I went there in Texas. It was very pleasant. I bought a drink. They gave me the glass. Not sponsored. Here we go. Hello. Either I've gotten better at making drinks, or that's really good. Like, it doesn't have the, well, there's a little weird dry thing. Kind of an artificialness. But compared to the other ones, I think I like this one. I'm tempted to just drink it neat out of curiosity. So if we get, I've set a goal, yes. It's not going to happen, but this is an excuse for you to get me to drink something awful. 30 minutes? I'll say an hour. I'm not going to be on for an hour. Oh, I can't do it here. Scheiße. I forgot. Can I do it here? Let's find out. Set it for an hour. Well, I can set it for 45 minutes. That's perfect. And I will shot of Lyre's, which I don't really want to do, but out of curiosity, I will drink it either now or later. There. Ha! Whether they list as the ABV on Lyre's, they don't. That's the thing. A lot of these just don't bother. They usually just say less than 0.05 per ounce, but it doesn't. Like, here's the thing. With alcohol, it's supposed to tell you that, right? Like 40%, whatever. This is supposedly non-alcoholic, but if there's never any alcohol in it, what? And it's not whiskey, so there's no laws. There's no real laws with it unless there's real alcohol in it. And I have a feeling they can just kind of worm through that. Like, they don't need to put it on the label kind of thing. Yeah, like as a cocktail, as, you know, what it is just now. It's actually good. There is a kind of a fake smokiness, but it's right where it needs to be. It doesn't hurt that there's sugar in this. I am aware of that. I have a sugar problem. I like sweet things. It's very hard for me not to have them. Like, I bought Honey Nut Cheerios thinking they're healthy. They aren't. It's BS. So there's that. But it says 0 calories. How can you put sugar in something and say 0 calories? I don't know how sugar works. Anyway. Yeah, this is made of nothing. Calories, 0. Total fat, 0. Cholesterol, 0. Sodium, 0. Total carbs, less than 1 gram. Total sugar, 0. So it says sugar on the ingredients. All right, whatever. Protein, 0. Vitamin D, calcium, iron, potassium, 0. What is this? It's the latest. I've been telling myself this is the first phase of the initial rollout of these brands to try to take over the spirit industry in a way. Whoop. I should have made it 20, apparently. Thank you, Patrick Greeny, for that. He's got the devil inside him. It's a purple little smiley devil. It's adorable. So this has been good. Okay. Okay. Thank you. If you haven't watched Golden Boy dubbed, it's an anime. Watch it dubbed, not subtitled. I will always say subtitled, except in this case, because it's so ridiculous in English. And I've watched it subtitled in the Japanese language. It's not as good. It's one of the very few times that happens. I've heard Dan to Dan is like that, but I haven't watched it with dubbing yet. Because I'm picky like that. Thank you, Patrick Greeny, for number 2. He's going to roll it out. Oh, yes, a non-alcoholic drink bottled in Australia. So we got to tell Ken about this. Ken, sorry. Manufacturers with local and imported ingredients. No synthetic colors or sweeteners. Contains natural flavors, which doesn't mean anything. I mean, it means something, but also you haven't told me anything. It's natural. That's what you've told me. It's like spices. I'm trying to read some of this, and it really hurts my eyes to do. I have no problem with near stuff, but my glasses are used to see far away. So when I'm looking at something close up, my glasses are like, stop that. So if I do this, well, everything's blurry. But I can probably... No, it's still blurry, but I can see it a little better, honestly. It is visibly easier to see. But as always, if you just take your glasses off, you're not going to see anything very clearly. At least for a couple minutes. Patrick Green, thank you. I see what you're doing. I should have made them all $10. I can tell. I have to grab one of my shot glasses. It's 6 of 10. You're gonna help us. You're gonna help us hit the goal. It's only the 11th, is it? It's the 12th. It's the 12th. I'm thinking of yesterday when I did the podcast. And if you're a membership, if you have a membership now, and you're here, thank you, Patrick. You can listen to all the podcasts. We just started season 4, and for whatever reason, the upload is slow. So even though I finished the podcast in the middle of the day yesterday, and it went live, it doesn't like to go to YouTube fast. Badger Green, thank you. 1,000 thank yous. You mad me. You coming back with a vengeance. It's like, here's a bunch of memberships, and oh look, a goal. Ding, ding, ding. Ha! In the future, I'm going to go back to freaking 20. It's only because this happens. I knew enough not to make it like just like the smallest amount. But it's not usually something I have to worry about. I'm going to go... I'm good for one. Zenbud got one in. Bam. Zenbud, thank you.
I'm good for one.
You got the voice and everything. And Patrick Greeny, I don't know if you're going to mess with this. Well, there's another one. Thank you. We've hit the goal again. We've hit it. Well, we haven't hit it again, but we hit it. Thank you, Patrick Greeny. Zedwood, thank you for helping. Shouldering the burden, as it were. I have to get a shot glass now. But, Patrick Greeny, and your generosity, there is something I'm trying out down below. I don't remember what the hell's it called. It's a way for you to interact with the stream, similar to that. Except you can do some kind of weird things. I haven't really messed with it. No one's really messed with it. I think Zenbud messed with it once. And I think I have it in the right place. It's supposed to be up there somewhere. But if you're interested in that, there it is. Again, I don't remember what it's called. All right, I'm getting the shot glass. Again, I'm happy to do it, especially for the goal. That's always nice to hit that. That's weird that I like this one. On the plus side, other than liking this so far, we'll find out if I like it after a shot of it. It's kind of nice for this to be the last one, because all the other ones have been fine. And I'm still angry at this one. Still angry at you. If this is good and I can make good mocktails with it, which again, this is an easy one. Couple shots of the bitters, 2 ounces of that, and then 7 ounces. I keep thinking this is 8. No, 7.5. 7.5 ounces of zero sugar Canada Dry. Bravo. Bravo. Why am I Italian all of a sudden? Getting the shot glass. Don't go anywhere. You'll be able to hear me. This is how I tell people how small my apartment kind of is you can hear me over here, and all I've done is go to the kitchen. I'll give you a tour someday. Maybe I'll show patrons that. Patrons, look, my apartment's a mess. Let me show you. What we got? I have so many shot glasses. Okay, I'll do this one. I kind of... This one was apparently made by someone, so it's kind of unique. I like the way it looks. Look at that. Isn't that nice? It's glass blown, like someone did this who does glass work. I'm not going to fill it all the way. I'm definitely not going to attempt a shot because they're not great doing that. Yeah, I'm spilling it everywhere. There it is. Oh, it's off center. What? I think each one is slightly different. Thank you. It doesn't tell me who did it either. Or at least I can't see. Thank you for that. I'll have to figure that out at some point. Oh no, it did show me, but only like 2 seconds. The extent of that showing up. I'll move this down here a little. We'll try there. There? Yeah. And it's called Tangia. That's the new link down below if you want to mess with the stream. I haven't looked at all of them. There's a lot. Slancha, bottoms up. My apartment is less of a mess. Technically, yes. But it's not like... Sorry, I put it down. It's... The area that had a bunch of stuff in it has dissipated, except the stuff has now spread out a little bit. So it's not right here. It's kind of around the area it used to be. However, there is a large amount of it that's gone. It's now in a bag, and it's going to be tossed into the recycle bin because it was just... I remember doing it. Like, I remember being that... Feeling the way I did, and which was bad. Real bad. Depression sucks. And I just took all of it, all this stuff, and put it on there, and that was it. Like, I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to recycle it. I didn't want to anything. So getting rid of that part of my past will feel nice. And recycling it feels better, because please recycle. Launch it. It's not bad, but it's like watery. Like all of these have been watery. There is a bit of fake smoke in there. It's like the thing that sticks out the most, but it doesn't stick out severely. Where are my paper towels? I'm spilling stuff everywhere. I almost just fell out of my chair. That was fun. Let's do it again. Thank you for hitting that goal, Zenbood, Patrick Green. I appreciate that. I needed that. It's been a while. I feel like... How do I put this? I want my gaming streams to be successful, but I know they're not exactly what people are here for who used to / still do watch the stream. So I haven't even bothered putting the thing up anymore in chat, even now. There's no direct to at the moment, but all of you know it's down there. And of course there's the new Tangia thing, which I hope will be fun in the future. And circumnavigates YouTube's little cut. There's still a cut. Tangia gets a cut. But I don't know if it's better or worse than the super chats or the memberships. YouTube likes money. And we're still getting, here's the good thing, we're getting closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers. I like that. I thought it was going to just stop. Now that I've had to hard shift my channel from whiskey content to mental musings and silly stuff that I do. If you saw the earlier short I did, that was part of cleaning up. I was cleaning up the area that you saw on Friday and found this little thing. Who's that? Who's that guy with that long hair and that trench coat trying to look cool with that silly ass mustache under his face? Will you focus, please? Here. Do it. Focus. It's kind of shiny. There you are. Hi. And here's the thing about that little, like, absurd little stash that I got there. I did it for the senior picture, and that's it. I had never had that kind of thing on my face during high school. Just had it for the photo, and then I got rid of it. It was a joke. It was something funny. Have a picture of my senior picture. Looked nothing like I did that entire year. It was a joke. And now I look at it now and go like, I didn't know then, but I know now. It was a sign. God, imagine if I tried to grow this mustache out at, 19. Oh, I could never. Well, I didn't, so I did never. I did now. I got the straw from Starbucks. It was free. I don't even remember why. It was just Starbucks was giving them away one day, and I happened to get a drink that day. It's been handy, honestly. Works perfectly for a mocktail. So there you go. I mean, don't do shots of this, obviously. It doesn't taste bad. It's just like the first ingredient's water. That's all you can really say of it. You know what it tastes like? Kind of watery, with a little bit of smoke flavoring. And what's funny is even in the bottle, you smell it more. Yeah, it's very sweet on the nose. Sweet and this... I don't want to think of it like that. But now it's there. It's a bit cigarette ash-like in the smell. At the very least, it made me think of ash. And then my brain jumped up to cigarette ash, which is not great because it's very close to cigarette ashtray. It's bad. We don't like that smell. I mean, Seamus, food. Cheers. AFK friends. Thank you. Hello. Thank you for the emotes. Thank you for the love. Always a pleasure to see you here. Even if you're hearing the dulcet sounds of my voice while you're having food. Oh, yeah. Welcome to 94 HJY. I'm going to work in radio. No, I'm not. What I'm going to do is game more. Oh, and I want to... Yeah, I can show you. Hold on. I was thinking I have to like bend the camera to show you this thing, but I got something absurd to make myself even more of a pro gamer. You're going to love this. Oh, shit. No. My new mouse pad. Look at it. It changes color. I have to plug it in. It's absurd. Sorry, I got a mess on it. What is that? No, I just bought this like 2 days ago. So yeah, pro gamer mouse pad. It's all floppy too, isn't that amazing? I needed a new mouse pad. Let me be real with that. And I thought, let's see, what would a gamer person get? Oh, I hit the mute thing. Sorry. There we go. It's also because I have to be careful with my wrist. I've been playing games since I was 10. Possibly 8, I'm not sure. But my wrist could go at any moment. Especially with all the gaming I've been doing. Sorry. That one's fine. But there you go. I can say for certain, if you want to make this mocktail, if you want to get this thing... I see those little things going. Thank you there. I see them. A little corner of my eye. Thank you, thank you. That actually does feel good to see those. It means people are having fun. This is pretty good. Out of the past 4 or 5 of these I've tried, I've lost count. This is the one that seems to taste the best with the cocktail I'm making. I haven't tried them all yet. We started with old fashions, and I will give this one old fashioned a try once I man up, so to speak, and open that giant can of Luxardo cherries, which opening it means I have to eat them. And there are like 250 or something in there. I think we listened to it last time I looked at it. It was like 200 something odd cherries. Absurd. But then it just means I need to make more mocktails, and I have plenty of mocktail ingredients. And I get to eat them. That's my favorite part. I would have liked a Luxardo cherry in this. Keep that in mind. If I do that, it's always 1 Luxardo cherry and some some of the syrup. Four-leaf whiskey, hello. What brings you here? I have no whiskey to give you, I'm sorry. I do have this thing. This is so far of the all of these whiskey alternatives, this one's actually pretty good in a mocktail. And I should point out, it's a mocktail with 3 dashes of Angostura, 3 dashes of Angostura orange, 2 ounces of Lyre's American Malt, which is apparently supposed to be a bourbon alternative, which drives me insane. And then 7.5 ounces of no sugar, Canada Dry. I almost said Canadian Dry. Why? So now you have an excuse to try it, at least that one. I think they might have others. Again, the link is down below if you want to check out their website yourself and be just as annoyed about them saying it's a bourbon alternative when it's called American Malt. Other than that, though, recommended. Never thought I'd say that, but it is actually really nice to end, for now, on a whiskey alternative that works well in a mocktail. The other ones have not. They've been fine, but they're not great. I'm not certain what the defining factor here is, either because they did a ratio of, herbs and spices or some nonsense like KFC, and they got it right and it worked, because that's the only thing I think of all these alternatives as. It is water with herbs and spices. KFC secret recipe. You don't know what it is. No one knows what it is except them, and they're not telling. Oh, also, for everyone who came in, I have something to say to you. Hello. Welcome. How many of you are there? Hold on, I gotta see. That's 2. View stats? No. Where'd it go? There we go. Why is it over here? Everything changed for no reason. There's 10 of you. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now there are 9 of you. You've all been very bad. Welcome. You're very good. You're welcome. That's what I'm trying to do when people enter the chat. Hello. Why? Because I have the option. That's why. It's like all of these. I have the option to speak like this, and then you. And Farley, thank you for sending all your people who are watching over here. I appreciate that. I imagine you and Cheech had a good time drinking whiskey without me. It's fine. I'm used to not drinking it. It's only been 100 and something odd days. Are we at 150 yet? This is something I should try to keep an eye on. We are at 144 days of alcohol freeness. It's over 9,000. Hello, Vegeta. Thank you for that. I can't see who it is. It's so fast. I have a feeling I know. There are like 2 people who it could be. And what I'm finding that's unfortunate is it just... How do I put this? No. Nope. I'm trying to figure out how to put this somewhere. Here? That works. I'm working with something over here. Don't worry about it. Words. I had it. Oh, yeah. It seems like whenever those go off, they end up in a different spot per each one. So I don't know how to fix that yet, but I'll try to fiddle with it. I think I can actually set that off while I'm in OBS to see what happens. But I'm glad whoever's doing that is enjoying them. Thank you. I think I just got some kind of tier when people use it enough. Eventually they're going to start to send me sponsorships. The true test of my internet stardom is, will I take advertisement? Well, I will take ad revenue immediately. That's what I will do. But sponsorships, will I do that? Depends on how much money. first off. And probably not. Because they're going to want me to do something specific for a video. And I'm just going to be, no. Say this thing, do this, talk about this. Like, how much you going to give me? $1,000? $2,000. $5,000. I don't know how much it usually is, but if you see it, know it was enough. But that's not going to happen for a long time. You got to get to 1,000 subscribers first. We're getting there. 4Leaf's getting there. I know. I counted. Actually, I just looked at the number. But we'll get there soon. We'll both get there soon. It's a race. 4Leaf's going to get there first. Because she does content that makes sense. And I am just insane. So if you're here, you might be too. It's mental musings. We all lost our minds. Anyway. We got 15 minutes left. I don't know what to do. But we are pleasantly surprised by this thing. Other than the whole, bourbon alternative and it says American malt on it. We're going to let that slide. Next, I want to try this in more things. I don't have anything else to try it in, though. I don't have any Coke. I have milk. That would be a mistake. Whiskey Encore. Look out. Welcome. Also, welcome. Yes. You've all been fooled into coming here. Hey, guys, try this. I don't know how much it is. But if you would like to go into the horrible, horrible world with me of whiskey alternatives, so far this is the best one out of 5. 1, let's see. Help. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5? Yeah. I think it's 5 different whiskey alternatives. I'm getting there. I have this big, softness thing on here, but it tends to get caught in the wheels. It didn't get caught in the wheels. Yes, it did. Yeah. The things I do for my own comfort. It's cold. I need something soft on me, all right? Leave me alone. Oh, and there will very likely be a gaming stream after this. I'm playing a little earlier today. I didn't really do much other than some events. And I have to help my companion. That's the next thing I want to do. I'm talking too fast. Oh, and for those who just entered here, 4Leaf and Whiskey Encore, you have to see this. In high school, I did a thing just for my senior photo, and I never did anything else about it. Oh, hello. Oh, no, I can't stop it. I'm sorry you're going to hear 10 of these. Patrick Greedy, thank you again. It's so nice to have you back. Jesus. I didn't think I'd see you for a while. But welcome. All of you new members. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're going to hear that 10 times. Actually, no, you're not. I'm gonna save you. I'll save you from yourselves. There we go. The Fancy Pants are on brigade. Parade. So here we go. I did this specifically for my senior picture because I thought it would be funny. I never had this ever again. I had it just for the picture, just as a joke. And that was it. Here we are. That is Mr. KillCo in high school with his long hair and his black trench coat and his silly ass, half-assed little peach fuzz mustache under his nose. Done specifically for the senior picture because it was funny. And that means it was foretold. It was all foretold. And I didn't know it. I didn't know it then. I had just the weird idea to do that. And I did. And then this happened decades later. That feels weird, by the way. I have lovely eyelashes on my upper lip. I do. It's just, like I told you, it was a joke. At no point in time could I ever grow a lot of hair on my face at that time. I think I was 18 years old. But I did it as a joke for my senior picture. Because it wouldn't look like me. Everyone knew what I looked like in high school. But I had no mustache. And then I just did that for that one time. And by doing so, the fates decided the mustache would stay. I just didn't know when. I'm getting cozy. Hold on. Anyway, I think that's hilarious. It's also hilarious that I just happened to be cleaning Friday, and I was cleaning today to finish it off, and I come across this nonsense. So I got to share it with all of you. I got to do a little short of it. Hopefully people enjoyed that nonsense. I'm sure they did. And Patrick Green, thank you for being here over a year. You've been here for 14 months. It's like 2 months ago. Look at that. All of you could be members too for 14 months. Some of you might already be. I'm not sure. I think some of you definitely are, actually. If I think about it, some of you had been it for the long haul. Good God. I'm going to have to change the membership outro again, which is fine by me. I haven't done that in a minute. Oh, I killed the music. Hold on. We got the fancy pants back. There we go. Hopefully you can hear some of that and enjoy. Whoop. Little Figment here is falling off his little place. But stick around. We're not done yet. I knew it.
Hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Savvy. Thank you, Zenboot, for sticking around for 14 months. You've been here a lot longer. But it's nice to see you guys stay as members when you're already so gracious on Patreon. By the way, you can join Patreon or be a member of the channel. Ha! Feels weird. That's how it is, man. You guys support me and my weird sense of humor and my mustache. I'm going to see something. I'm going back to see this thing. Where is it? Oh, and Patrick Greeny is passionate. And that is no joke. Zenboot is savvy. Savvy? It's supposed to be, if you say savvy, it's supposed to be from Pirates of the Caribbean. Savvy? Savvy. I can't say it with it sounding right, but you know, pirates talk. And it also means you are well versed in whiskey. That's what the membership tiers are about. How much do you want to be knowledgeable about whiskey for the Whiskey Somm on his memberships? You have the option. And many of you have received it tonight. What, 30? Yeah, 10 just now. And then 20 earlier. We got 30 new members now. Thank you, Patrick. It is no small task to do that. You know, I want to say I'll make another one of these, but me and carbonated beverages aren't exactly friends. The temptation to open up that Luxardo thing is high. And Zenboot, I don't know how you're going to get these. Like, if you really do want to give me this, please do. Aromatic bitters. I still haven't figured out the math, because I don't like math. But trying to think of what 3 dashes is in terms of alcohol content when it's 44.7%, but it's only 3 dashes. So that's obviously less than a teaspoon. So if I can figure out how much alcohol is truly in, let's say half a teaspoon at 44 point, and that's a lot actually, half a teaspoon. What's less than half a teaspoon? An eighth? That's still a lot. I'm thinking about like the liquid portions and just getting smaller and smaller. And I don't like fractions, by the way. So it's less than an eighth, which would be 1/16th? You think that's what 3 dashes of bitters would be? It's hard to visualize this. Anyhow, trying to figure out the alcohol content of this going into the mocktail, what the actual alcohol percentage would be, and would it be less than 0.05? Good luck. I'm not doing it. I'd like to know, but I'm not going to try to figure that out. What's this one? The orange one? The orange one's even less. It's 28% ABV. So what would 3 dashes of that be, which is less than the 1/16th of a teaspoon? which would be one. Anyway, I'm going to stop thinking about that because it's hurting me to do so. I just got some of the bitter stuff on my freaking hands, and guess what? It's sticky. I'll have to think of some other way to use this, like without soda. I could try. That's right. That's one I can try. And I can use the bitters too. The other option, which is rough because there's no other thing like fighting it. Ginger ale is pretty intense as far as keeping something else balanced. Soda water. Soda water, a few dashes of bitters, possibly Luxardo cherry at some point, and 2 ounces of that. That way it's just soda water. Granted, this is nothing. Canada Dry, 0 sugar, has 0 calories. It's nothing. It's got sodium in it. 75 milligrams of sodium. Tonic or seltzer. I can't do tonic. I can taste tonic. I don't like it. I can taste tonic water, but people who will tell me that, Evian has a taste to it. Evian doesn't taste like anything to me. It tastes great. It tastes like the best water you could have, which tastes like basically nothing. A dash of 1 grain of sand in an hourglass. It does, but I am still my mind has done a thing. It'll do this sometimes. It'll just make me feel bad. It's saying, there's alcohol in it. What are you doing? Your liver knows it's there. Don't forget that. That's kind of the gist of what this nastiness in my head is doing. Because I've been straight up off alcohol entirely. So anytime there's just a little tiny bit, it's just like, what are you doing? And again, my liver does know. My liver knows when there's alcohol in anything. And I tried to figure out, I was like, wait, how much alcohol does the body produce naturally? And it's very, very little. Look it up. I thought there'd be like a percentage of, 1%, 2%, something like that. No. It's like 0.082%. So it's less than 1%, absolutely. And I might have added an extra 0 in there, I'm not sure. There you go. Is that the taste I'm getting? The quinine? Yeah. I don't like it. I can do soda water just fine. It's just soda-fied water. Hell, I've thought about getting one of those machines that just carbonates water. I don't know if that makes sense since I don't use it often, but I do get soda water often enough. Don't use it often enough. So I'll get it. I'll use some of it. I'll put it back. I'll wait for a couple weeks maybe, and then it gets all flat and weird. So it's just water then. Put it on the wish list. A water fizzer. I know they exist. And you can also carbonate whiskey. Don't do it, but you can. It's a very bad idea. It becomes very easy to drink. Take it from Whiskey Tribe Whiskey Vault. They did that. We did it. Again, it's so nice to find something that works well. Why? We're never going to know. But it does, and that's the important part. I'll start up a gaming stream in a little bit. Don't worry. I'm going to keep myself amused for the rest of the evening. I should probably be doing something else. There's some editing I want to do, but that has been a very difficult project because I have to think very, very, very hard about what I want to say in that video. It's important. I'm going to have to write out a script. It's going to be a voiceover. It's a lot. SodaStream, yeah. One of those things. And it has been done on whiskey, and it does work, and it makes it stupidly easy to drink. Dangerously easy to drink. So don't do it. It's like, you think about 2 ounces of whiskey being, something that'll hit you. Imagine if you could easily take a few sips and it was 4 ounces all of a sudden. Anyway, think that over. Think about trying this out. I'm as surprised as you are that it worked well. I'm thankful that it did. It's nice to have one that I can just say, this is pretty good. There we go. There you have it, folks. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you out there. Special thanks to my YouTube members and patrons for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.